Compassionate Guidance. Selections from the will of the late Ayatollah Sayyid Muhsin Husayni Tihrani. May Allah be pleased with him.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wa sallallahu ala Sayyidina wa Nabiyyina Abil Qasim Muhammad wa ala alihi tayyibin at-tahirin wa la'natu ala a'da'ihim ajma'in.
I, Sayyid Muhsin Husayni Shi'i Imami Hijazi, being of mature age and sound mind and memory, do hereby write and declare this to be my last will and testament. This part of the will is addressed to all believers, friends, relatives, and loved ones. I had intended to compose a lengthy will that would include important ethical matters. However, I came to the realization that the existence of Imam Ali's articulate will with the beautiful and magnificent truths to his son Imam Hassan, peace be upon them both, which is quoted in Nahj al-Balagha, would render inappropriate a similar endeavor by one like me. Therefore, I advise all my children to regularly study the will of the Commander of the Faithful in Nahj al-Balagha, which I have been granted the blessed opportunity to translate and interpret, and for them to apply the splendid gems of wisdom it contains in their lives. Never in my life did I pursue material possessions or extravagance. Rather, I tried to spend my days seeking and following the path that earns Allah's satisfaction. Moreover, I made every attempt to choose my friends and loved ones from among the wayfarers on the path of Allah. I love the righteous, though I am not one of them. Perhaps Allah will provide me with righteousness. I have always advised my friends and relatives not to engage with materialistic people and to associate themselves with wayfarers and friends of Allah, with the hope that through their company Allah will bless us and pardon our faults and shortcomings. I advise you to let your sole purpose in life be gaining the satisfaction of Allah. Know that you will never attain the approval of others until you obey their desires completely. Therefore, be persistent and resilient in the path of life, and do not fear the words, taunts, and threats of others, even if they create problems for you. Be patient and know that life is too short and fleeting, and that our eternal abode lies ahead. Of course, you should not be lax in your practice, nor too strict. And remember to consider people's particular capacities and personality traits in your dealings with them. Verily, those who are patient will be given their reward without reckoning. Do not hesitate to seek intercession and help of the possessor of the great authority, Walaya, the master of our time. May we be sacrificed for him, the 12th Imam. Maintain the practice of mourning for the master of martyrs, the 3rd Imam, and try to host gatherings for the commemoration and mourning of the infallibles at least once a month. There is no need to remind you that you should be kind and amiable with one another. Treat each other with affection and sympathy, and avoid conflict and division. And lastly, I ask that you remember me once in a while with a Fatiha. And the writing remains on the scrolls of time, though the author is trapped beneath the earth, written by the impure hands of a servant who is hopeful of the mercy of his needless Lord, Sayyid Muhammad Muhsin Husayni Tihrani.